So, I don't know about you, but cooking for the natives of this house is kind of getting a little scratch your head and trying to figure out what to do kind of stuff. Don't mind what's happening on my lip. It's all good. But what I also realize is that it's the coolest thing ever because I get to explore a universe of great culinary tastes. Techniques, I don't know, but there's a whole world of possibilities when cooking, and that's what I love about it. That's what I adore about it. It's its own universe. And what do we know about the universe? It contains billions and billions of galaxies. Some we'll never get to explore, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. So why don't we go on a culinary journey, even if the planet that we discover is just, not much compared to some other kind of planet made out of pure gold or whatever. It's still gonna be kind of awesome. So tonight, how about we cook something? So here we are, gonna make cottage pie. So basically all you guys are gonna need your little arroz, little potatoes. I don't have beans and greens, but today it's just pretty simple. It's quick. That's what I love about this dish. It's really quick. I'm gonna grab a pot. You're gonna see how I'm gonna peel mine, and on the side dish to go with it, we're gonna make some lovely roasted butternut with a little bit of honey sprinkled over and cinnamon and sugar. It's just, I know it sounds sweet, but it's sweet. It's deliciously sweet. You will not regret this. You will not regret this. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do, peel these little truckers. Just put it in here in a plastic bag to collect everything, because that's just me. That's just me. Alright, so your potato should be peeled, washed, clean, beautiful, all that, and doing this. Soaking in a beautiful pot, filled with water, stove is on, ready to go. So that's pretty much it. Put your lid on, like so, and then let it do its thing. Don't bother the thing, just let it do its thing. Next thing you're gonna do right now, we're gonna get our mince together, and I'm gonna show you how to prepare it for your cottage pie. Okay, cool. So as you can see, I've got everything set up here. I'm gonna come closer so you all can see me. How you doing? Right. So first things first, you have your pan right here. It's all set and ready to go. You're gonna need onions. What do I have? Green pepper and a couple of spices, which I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. Here's a tip: don't break your mother's stuff, otherwise you're going to end up homeless. That's just my tip. But let's get to it. So first things first, olive oil. Just like that. It looks like a lot, but it actually isn't. Just switch there, and then we're gonna let it get hot. The stove is already on, so it's gonna you can already hear it sizzling and doing what it needs to do. So just swirl it a bit. So I cheat, all right. This is something I learned from my friend. These are my onions. They're frozen because when you have to cook for natives, in your house and all that kind of stuff. By the way, that word, my cousin loves using it, so that's where I get it from. So it's just doing its thing. So I just froze it, cut it up, frozen, and they're ready to go. They're literally ready to go. And the same thing with my green peppers. Ready to go, man. So you're gonna first just loosen them up a bit and then chuck them in. And then green pepper. Depending on what size green pepper you have. If it's a huge one, half of it is more than enough. If it's a small one, you can use all of it. And then you stir that on. And then you're going to use, what is this? Crushed garlic. You're going to use this crushed garlic and ginger. It's already pre-made. I'm not using like super fresh. This is for food lovers, so you can use that. You're gonna put in just this much. I mean, I'm using a wooden spoon, but this should be equivalent to a tablespoon of garlic. A tablespoon and a half. Oh, why so much? I like garlic. What's wrong with you? Garlic and ginger it's perfect. It's just what works. Just what works, alright? And then you stir. You stir, and then Robinson's Italian herbs, that's what I'm adding. Just drizzle like that. I'm using this part of it, alright? Because I want to taste myself. And then, as you can see, I'm almost out of time. No, that wrote itself, by the way. And then just a pinch of that is enough. Over time, and then cumin. I'm using that. Robinson's, it's really nice, ready. And then you just wait. Like I said, until your ancestors say stop. So that's done, and you stir. Oh, that smells good. That smells really, really good. You just stir, and then you're gonna let it fry. Obviously, the water from the frozen vegetables is gonna come out from the onions and the green pepper, but that's fine. It's not a problem. That way you don't have to pour in later on. But I'll show you what to do with that. You just stir. No salt just yet. I'll show you why. Well, what I do anyway. I'm gonna stir that, and then we're just gonna leave these guys to party together, man. Let them party. Let them do their thing. And just wait it out. Okay, cool. Time to check the onion mix and what. And it should look like that. All sizzling and looking beautiful and gorgeous. Alright? Alright, cool. After that, you're gonna take, these vegetables, pour them in, just stir them in like that. This is generous amount. And this is kind of really nice. And then this one. As you're stirring, you're going to add just a little bit of water, just so it covers like that, because you want it really nice and soft. Nice and soft. Alright? And you can do keep stirring. Do a proper area review of this. That in the background is the potatoes. Don't worry. And then that little thing over there, don't worry, that iceberg is going to start melting soon. And then you cover. Cover, simmer until they're soft, and then I'll show you what to do with the nuts. Okay, ruffians, time to check what's happening. And that's what it should be looking like. The color is awesome. That's basically what it should be looking like. Now we're gonna add our mince. Alright, cool. Mince is in the pot. Squeeze. There you go. And then you just break it up. See, mince is quick. This is why I love cottage pie. Mince is quick. See, it's already browning. Do what it's supposed to do. You got your mince looking like that, then you add your salt. Remember, this is to taste, alright? So, like I said, when your ancestors say stop, you stop. So, that should be pretty much enough. And no, it's not a lot of salt. Trust me, it comes from people in this house. It's not. And then you just stir. All right. And because it's still some pink in there, you're gonna just leave it to do its thing. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I've got my potatoes. They're all ready. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw in some milk. Cream is even better because it makes it a lot more fluffy and richer. But if you want to cut down on the fat and all that richness, normal full cream milk is fine. If you want to cut it down even further, low fat milk is okay, I guess. It's still fine. And I personally love to use Rama butter. There's just a taste about it, man. But for those international folk who are watching, butter is fine. Just any butter you can find, salted, unsalted, whatever matches your taste. And then you chop them in like that, and then you're going to mash it up, okay? Alright, once you're almost done mashing it, you're gonna take salt and add it for taste. It's potatoes, so it'll take a lot of salt, but if people like it, I just do that. That's more than enough. Alright, and then pepper. I'm using black pepper. And looks like I'm warming up. And that should do the trick, and then you're gonna continue. So look, if the consistency is something like this, for me, I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost dry. Not really dry, but there's not enough softness in it, if I could put it that way. What you guys are gonna do is just gonna add some more milk to it, alright? Just add more milk, and then it's gonna come out rich and fluffy. At the end of the day, this is what it should be looking like. Fluffy. 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 Yeah, like mom says, you can pretty much rake it. Don't play with your food, kind of stuff. But that's it, all right? All ready to go. All right, cool. You saw how beautiful it looked. Now for the side part. Pumpkin, I'm gonna show you how to cut it now. Heating up some butter. Same pan, you're gonna use those juices. Just swirl around the butter like that. Alright, after you've done that, you want to cut your butternut into little circly things like that. Lay them down, they can do their thing. I'll show you what to do afterwards. Alright, lovers, once it looks like that, you're going to take some cinnamon and just sprinkle. Okay, that's a lot, but you pretty much get the idea. Alright, so I'm going to have to sit down for this part. But what I've got here is a ramekin. Like this, they usually use it for creme brulee and all that kind of stuff. So what I did is I put in some olive oil, just to drizzle, just to line it up, and then just do that. It's just so that the food doesn't stick, you know what I mean? Doesn't stick. And then you're just gonna roll it, because you want to eat this delicious stuff. And voila, and it's beautiful. And what I did is, because we're on a cooking show and we have to do the whole aesthetic appearance, and because you plenty get points for those kind of things. Thank you, Chop. And I put it in a bag. I don't have a professional piping bag and all that kind of jazz, so I just use those Glade plastic bags, plastic bags that you use to put your meats in, your vegetables, and then you can freeze it and all that kind of stuff. So, and then it should come out like that, and then you're gonna get a scissor and you're gonna just cut like that, and then I'm gonna show you how the pattern I'm gonna use to pipe it. All right, but first things first, let's just remove this lid. Chuck it there. We're gonna fill this with the mince. Oh, good gracious, look at this juice. Let's look at this. See? Focus. It's not focusing. But okay. Just fill it up. Now I would do this for the rest of the family, but this is pretty small and it should be enough. But this is just for for nice parties actually. If you have quite a number of meals planned for the evening, all right. so I'm gonna make sure there's some mince in there. For those of you who can't find the scissors, it's okay, just use a knife like I did. I don't know where the scissors are in this house. You're gonna take like this your mashed potatoes, and then you're just gonna pipe. Mine's coming out like squiggles, so we're gonna do a squiggle pattern. It's not coming out right. Right, don't I? Just poke again, okay? Just black, please work with me here. See, it's working. Squiggle, 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 squiggle. Oopsie, I missed. I missed some more, but that's okay, don't worry. Squiggle pattern. If you guys can pipe better than this, congratulations. You are outstanding in the kitchen. Okay, I'm done being squiggle master. I don't know about you. Tap on the side, just close it up. Okay, it looks pretty much like you topped it with ice cream and stuff like that. So you're just gonna do that. It's mine, so I get to do that. But if you're cooking for other people, please don't do that. That's not nice. Yeah, so it looks squiggly. Looks like ice cream. It looks delicious. To top it off, I'm gonna take some cheese. Fromage, as they say in the French language. And I'm just gonna drizzle a bit. Try not to miss. If you miss, it's okay. I mean, come on, this is your kitchen. And that's what it looks like. Now, once you're done with this, you're gonna place it in a tray like this. All right. I filled it with a little bit of water for moisture and all that kind of stuff. And then you're gonna pop it into the oven. For the oven, 180 degrees preheated, and then you're gonna chuck it in there, and then you're gonna let the cheese melt, and then you're gonna see how good and delicious it's going to be. Oh, my mouth waters just thinking about it already. Let's do the things that must be done. Alrighty then, guys. It's done. It looks beautiful. It looks awesome. Once plated, this is what you should pretty much have. Doo-doo-dum. Ding, 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 ding. Look at that. Just look at that. Crispy, beautiful, cinnamon. Take your honey. It's taking its time, and then you just drizzle. Yummy. Just like that. Just like that. Take a fork. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect, isn't it? Perfect. Cheese melted. Everything golden syrupy. Place it down like that. Let's dig in. I'll just grab my chair. That won't make it to the blooper reel. I'm just keeping it. But okay. Let's do this. Grace. Amen. Alright, let's start. First, with the clay, these are stones. It's hot, guys. The ramekins are hot, so be careful. You dig in with the cheese. Just dig in like that. Work with me. Cottage pie. Cottage pie. Cheese just adds that extra dimension. This is good, guys. This is too good. Butternut. Look at that. Crispy. Focus. No focusing. Yeah, I take long to chew. Whatever. Cooking should not be this good, but it is. It is. Cooking is really good. Alright, love you, Nators. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, you liked it. Keep eating. Mother, this is great.